Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. Starting off the video here right out on the lake, right on the shoreline here from the lot. We're up here at the camp lot and we're starting to do the groundwork today. So crew's here cutting down all the trees, doing some logging, and they'll probably be doing this for a few days. We've got quite a much later start than I had hoped with this whole project. You can probably see behind me the leaves are starting to turn, and it's October in just a couple days, so we're last week of September here, so I don't know what we're going to be able to get done with the cabin before winter. We might be able to get the thing up and dried in, not sure. If not, we'll at least get something done on it, because once these guys are done, they're going to pour the foundation, then they're out of here and we're going to take over. So let's go check out what they're doing. I'll also show you guys a couple other things that we've been doing, and yeah, let's go up and check it out. Alright guys, so day one of cutting the trees is done. I didn't really show much of that, just showed a few trees dropping, but you can see this is where the camp is going to be built. So they've cut all the trees on this side and around the back, and then tomorrow I guess they're going to work there and chip this and try to cut some of these over here. This is the big pile of logs we got. Some big hemlocks, and then the rest is just, you know, some hardwoods and stuff that they can use for firewood. And I think they're gonna mill those up into some boards and stuff for themselves, but but yeah, this is what it looks like. Definitely looks a lot different. I don't know if the camera really picks it up that well, but it's much more open and a lot more light coming through here, and camp will sit right about here looking down to the water. So that's kind of a little progress report on the tree cutting. The other thing that we did the other day is I got all the beams that we're going to be using for the camp. So I got some rough sawn spruce beams that were cut locally right down the road from here, and someone we know from town actually milled them up for us. So the other day we actually came up here and loaded all the beams for the camp into the garage here.
Yeah. Slow down. Hang on. Let Josh get down. Let Josh climb down. Yeah, we're gonna stack it somehow and push it.
So we got 24-foot spruce beams. They're all stacked in here drying. They were pretty wet when we put them in here. They were just freshly cut, so we stuck them, piled them all in here. And these are gonna be for our second story floor. It's gonna be like an exposed beam ceiling. So when you look up, you'll see the beams of the flooring on top of it. But we loaded those all in there. They just fit, and we had a couple guys helping us do that because they're, you know, 24 feet long. So it was a bit of a process getting them in there. But so once we get some of this land cleared up in here, we find a good spot, we'll put this thing together, this little wood shed, and we'll start filling it up with wood, because we're gonna have a little fire pit up here at some point, and just have a nice stack of wood there with a nice roof on it to keep it nice and dry. So that's what we've been working on. So that's a little progress update for you guys for today. We've got kind of the left side of the camp cleared of trees, and tomorrow they're gonna work on the other side. So I expect there'll be a few more days cutting trees, because there's some other big hemlocks in here. they got to get down, and they got to pull the stumps in some of them. So it'll be a little while yet before they're done with that. So I'll check in with you guys again tomorrow, and we'll go from there. Boom! Well, we just got done shipping a bunch of brush, and the log truck just showed up and they're hauling off some of these logs. We've got probably 6 more trees to cut and then we're done cutting trees, but we got a full load of logs here. There he goes. Whew. All right, guys, so all the trees have been cut. I didn't really get to show you what the lot looked like with all the trees cut, I don't think. I didn't show up for a couple days and they've done a little bit more work. And today they're actually digging for the foundation. So I came up and we set the pins for where the camp's gonna sit. And right now they're digging to put the footers in. So we're gonna have a frost wall poured, and I just figured that would be probably the best option. Probably should have done a full basement, but we didn't, and we're gonna do a frost wall. So that way we can access our plumbing, our electrical, and everything. That's what we're gonna do. They're over here digging it out right now. Let's go check it out and see what it's looking like. All right, so they've completely finished digging the hole for the foundation here. So let's check out what it looks like. All right, check this out. Right there, that's where she's going. So they've dug it out nice, got it all leveled up there. Putting some rocks over here, kind of making a little retaining wall, and they're gonna come either later today or tomorrow morning, put the forms in for the footer, and then pour that. So once that's done, then they can do the walls and then the floor, and then we're all set. But yeah, I don't think I showed you guys all these trees that were cut over here. Cut all these big hemlocks. This is where our parking area is gonna be once all these stumps and rocks get out of the way. Cleared all this. This was all trees before. The only thing that was not trees was this grass pad here where the leach field is. So it's opened it up a ton. I think that's where I'll leave you guys with this video, and I'll come back on the next video when we're pouring some concrete and getting the foundation all done. So if you want to watch more videos in this series, I've created a playlist just for these this cabin build, so go check that out. Subscribe if you haven't already. Catch you guys in the next video.